This lioness was covered in wounds. She was so weak she could barely stand. Her young daughter tried to comfort her mother. There was nothing she could do about this. A hug was all she could do. However, seeing the pride about to leave, it was time for the cub to make a choice. Stay with her weak mother, or follow the pride she depended on for survival. This was a southern pride. They consisted of 6 lionesses and several cubs. Layla was the oldest lioness among them. Once she was also an excellent hunter. She had only one cub, Mara. The pride's ruler was a strong male lion. A broken tooth was his badge of courage. His name was Fang, a passionate guy. But in Mara's eyes, he was always the best father. He would use his roar to intimidate potential invaders. He would also use his majesty and bravery to chase away crocodiles when they came to seize food. But what he didn't know was that not far to the north, another male lion was trying to invade their territory. He was the ruler of the northern kingdom, Kaylee. What's terrible is he also had 4 energetic nephews. How terrible is an alliance of 5 male lions? If you're familiar with the Bad Boys Alliance, you know. Although the Great River blocked their steps, when the dry season comes, the water level will eventually drop. Then the Notch Coalition will invade. This will become the biggest threat to the cubs. Meanwhile, with the great migration of wildebeest herds, hunting season arrives. Although Layla is old, she's still a highly experienced hunter. She knows how to set traps and hunt efficiently. Layla led the pride closer to prey. She wanted to lure these zebras into a trap. Although somewhat struggling, she still decided to give her all for the pride. Layla sprinted at full speed to drive the zebras. But hunting always comes with risks. She was kicked hard. The pride, satisfied, shares the fruits of victory. But for Layla, this hunt became a disaster. She limped, barely able to stand steady. Staying healthy is especially important for lionesses, but now she has lost the possibility of staying with the pride. With the migration of wildebeest herds, the prides lost their prey. At this time, Layla was already exhausted. Only her daughter Mara stayed by her side. The prides need to catch up with prey as soon as possible, but Layla can't walk anymore. Daughter Mara was caught in a dilemma, either follow the pride or stay by her mother's side. Layla let out a desperate roar, begging the pride to wait for her daughter. But the pride must move forward. They also have their own children to feed. Ultimately, Mara chose to stay by her mother's side. For Layla, being abandoned isn't terrible. She's worried about her daughter's safety. So Layla reluctantly stood up, hoping to catch up with the main force. A few days later, Layla and her daughter finally caught up with the pride. But they came at a really bad time. As the river water level dropped, the northern pride led by Kaylee was about to launch an attack.